Dressed in her scrubs, Cassandra Hildreth is giving me a tour of the rural West Virginian hospital where she works.
Hey guys, how are you?
It's clear to me
Good.
that she knows every corner of Roane General Hospital and isn't afraid to jump in on the front lines.
I mean, I help in the ER when needed. I go to the OR. I help on acute care.
Even though she's a part of the hospital administration as the vice president of nursing services.
If I'm asking my staff to do something that I can't do, then that's not who I am.
Roane General serves Roane County, a secluded wooded slice of Appalachia. Cassandra's dedication is an example of how rural hospitals are used to being David versus the Goliath of the healthcare system, trying to do so much with the little resources they have compared to hospitals in cities or suburbs.
Whether we know that person or not, we know they're our neighbor.
Hospital CEO Doug Benz is proud of what his team makes possible every day, but says in the wake of the pandemic's peak, they're up against major obstacles never seen before.
As a rural hospital, we had unique challenges. When you see your neighbors dying and not being able to do anything about it, that made it that much more difficult.
He says COVID was the catalyst that led to debilitating staffing shortages, reliance on higher salaried travel nurses, and layoffs.
That coupled with all of the inflationary pressures that weren't expected, the cost of drugs, the cost of medical supplies, the cost of equipment.
Now as we're facing the end of the public health emergency and that funding going away and uncertainties about other funding, Medicare and otherwise, certainly everybody is on alert.
Struggles aren't new to rural hospitals. Since 2010, 140 rural hospitals have shut down nationwide. After there are no closures in 2021, likely thanks to pandemic funding, as healthcare attorney Brock Malcolm pointed out, we're starting to see closures pick back up again. 4 closed already this year. On December 16th, federal funding to a pair of Medicaid and Medicare payment programs are set to expire. If these reimbursement programs are not renewed, rural hospitals may lose out on $600 million of funding.
As the winds of Medicare blows, so goes the financial health of a rural hospital.
Brock Slabaugh is the Chief Operations Officer for the National Rural Health Association. He says 50 to 80% of patients at rural hospitals are Medicare dependent. And if this funding is not renewed, more of the 700 total rural hospitals will close, something that could have deleterious impacts on the surrounding communities.
They also are usually, if not the largest, maybe the second or third largest employer in the county or area that they serve. So they become economic lifelines in addition to lifelines literally for care.
We breaking for lunch?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
Whatever the future holds, Doug, Cassandra, and their team will continue to do what they always have. Get creative, get resourceful, and put patients first.
And that's something that we really take pride in. And I mean, we just want to make sure that they're very well taken care of. I mean, that's what we're here for.
In Roane County, West Virginia, I'm Vanessa Mashania,